10 pounds in 1 week? 7 days? Is that even possible? Well, yes, it is possible for some people to see that number on the scale drop, but definitely not for everybody. Now let's be real here. Is it possible to lose 10 pounds of pure body fat in just 1 week? Absolutely not. That's just plain physiologically impossible for most people. But first, before we get into the how, let's talk about your current habits. If you have a really poor diet, you're eating tons of fast food, lots of those highly refined and processed carbohydrates like white bread and pastries, and high amounts of unhealthy saturated fats from things like fried foods, well, you might as well just kiss significant fat loss in 1 week goodbye for now. Because there's no way your body can effectively lose a substantial amount of fat in such a short time if you're not consistently fueling it with healthy whole foods. Now, where are you most likely to see that initial weight come off in that first week? The two main areas where you're going to lose the majority of that initial weight are going to be around your gut. You might be retaining a lot of fluid and sodium there, making you feel bloated and heavy, as well as in your bowels. Think about it. Most people who consistently have poor diets tend to experience more digestive issues and are often more constipated. They have fewer regular bowel movements, and that undigested food and waste can contribute to carrying around quite a bit of extra weight in their intestines. And if you're constantly eating a lot of those refined and processed foods, which are often loaded with hidden salt, you're probably also retaining a lot of sodium. What does sodium do in your body? Sodium is like a sponge. It makes your body absorb and hold on to more water. This excess water retention can significantly contribute to that feeling of puffiness and weight gain. And if you're eating too many carbohydrates, especially simple carbs, those carbs get broken down into glucose and then stored as glycogen in your muscles and liver to be used for energy later. And here's the kicker. For every gram of carbohydrate that gets stored as glycogen, your body also stores several grams of water along with that sugar. So now we have extra weight not just from the actual glycogen stores due to an excess of carbohydrates, but also from the retention of extra water, plus the fluid retention from too much sodium and our gut just not functioning optimally because of a poor diet. It's like a perfect storm for feeling heavy and bloated. So what's the very first thing I would tell you to do if you want to see that number on the scale start to go down in that first week? Drink more water! It might sound counterintuitive, but water actually helps your body get rid of excess sodium. A lot of us think that because we feel bloated and like we're holding on to water, we shouldn't put more water into our system, thinking we'll just retain even more water. But it's actually the opposite. Dehydration can make your body hold on to water to try and maintain balance. Drinking more water will help your kidneys function better, which in turn will help them filter out and get rid of that extra sodium you're holding on to. This can lead to a noticeable reduction in water weight and that bloated feeling. Plus, staying properly hydrated is crucial for healthy digestion and can help relieve constipation and get your bowels moving more regularly, increasing peristalsis. The wave-like muscle contractions that move food through your intestines so you can get rid of that extra waste that's been hanging around. And I would recommend everyone to incorporate some form of exercise into their routine. Any type of resistance exercise for your muscles, even just using your own body weight for exercises like squats or push-ups, and any type of aerobic exercise like walking, riding a bike, or swimming will help build those muscles. This is important because muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue, meaning it burns more calories at rest. Exercise will also help increase your heart rate and your aerobic activity, which in turn will help you burn more calories throughout the day. Exercise also plays a role in increasing your metabolic rate. And here's a great long-term benefit. When you build and retain muscle mass, you're essentially increasing your body's furnace, your basal metabolic rate, making it easier to burn calories even when you're not actively exercising. But as we get older, we naturally tend to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, which can unfortunately slow down our metabolism. So staying active is crucial for maintaining that lean muscle. And there's no question that many times when you feel hungry, you're not really experiencing true physiological hunger, you're actually more thirsty. Our bodies can sometimes confuse these signals, we just don't drink enough water throughout the day. And if you make a conscious effort to drink a glass of water about 15 or 20 minutes before your meal, or whenever you think you're feeling hungry, you might be surprised to notice that about 70% of the time, it's not really hunger you're feeling. It's just your body signaling that it needs more fluids. And water will give you that feeling of fullness, that satiety, which can naturally lead to eating fewer calories overall. And one of the greatest things you can do to lose weight, especially in the long run and to keep it off, is to consistently eat nutrient-dense whole foods. Think about incorporating whole fruits like berries and apples, whole vegetables like broccoli and spinach, and whole grains like oats and quinoa into your diet. Foods that have their natural fiber intact. When food has fiber, it slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, leading to a lower glycemic index. This means the sugar from that food gets absorbed into your bloodstream more slowly and steadily, helping to prevent those big blood sugar spikes that can lead to energy crashes and more cravings for sugary and processed foods. Fiber also plays a fantastic role in giving you lots of that feeling of fullness and satiety after eating, which naturally helps to curb your hunger and makes you feel so much more content. As an added bonus for your overall health, the soluble fiber found in many of these whole foods can also help lower your cholesterol and triglyceride levels, which is fantastic for improving your blood work and reducing your risk of heart disease. It's truly a win-win situation for your weight and your overall well-being. Studies have consistently shown the positive impact of high-fiber diets on weight management and cardiovascular health. And here's another really important factor for successful and sustainable weight loss. Make sure you're consistently getting enough quality sleep. When you sleep, your body undergoes crucial repair and recovery processes, and your brain secretes more growth hormone. This hormone plays a vital role in supporting muscle mass, boosting your metabolism, and helping your body burn more fat, especially during sleep. So skimping on sleep can actually disrupt your hormonal balance and sabotage your weight loss efforts, often leading to increased hunger and cravings for unhealthy foods. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night is essential for optimizing your metabolism and supporting your weight loss goals. Research has shown a clear link between adequate sleep and successful weight management. So, here are my final thoughts on this topic. Not everyone will lose exactly 10 pounds in 1 week. That initial weight loss can vary quite a bit depending on your individual physiology, your starting weight, and how much fluid you're retaining. But everyone will likely lose some weight to a certain degree in that first week if you consistently follow these instructions. Number 2, if you happen to be retaining a significant amount of sodium and experiencing problems with your bowels due to a poor diet, and you diligently follow everything we've talked about, it is definitely possible that you could see a weight loss of around 10 pounds in that first week. But please remember that the majority of that initial drop will likely be water weight and waste, not pure body fat. And while this initial weight loss can be a fantastic motivator to keep going, it's crucial to understand that true, sustainable fat loss takes time and consistency. You need to be more mindful of your eating habits moving forward. You need to start consistently eating healthier whole foods, and you need to start getting into some type of regular exercise routine. It doesn't have to be intense, heavy weightlifting right away. Even incorporating regular walking or other forms of enjoyable movement to increase your metabolic rate will make a significant difference in the long run. And always remember that the majority of our body is made up of water. How can you deprive your body of something so absolutely essential for increasing your metabolic rate and overall health? Water is absolutely necessary for countless bodily functions, including helping you lose weight effectively and safely. And what would make me incredibly happy is to see you take this information and make a positive change for your health today, because your health is truly so incredibly important. I really hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with your friends and family who might also benefit from this information. Leave your comments and questions below, and most importantly, make it a great day.